just your name. Who are you?
SAC.
SAC proved himself at, I believe it was the Winter Royale. He seemed like essentially quote-unquote the like South American alternate because he wasn't Wes, he wasn't Fiend, he wasn't Kaina. And then all of a sudden SAC, just like Lores did, just like we've seen a handful of other players, they really showed up and surprised everyone and really had breakout performances that we hadn't seen from them just yet.
Just fingers on the things and everything. That is comedy. All right, now look for another weapon. Orb is back. Orb versus Lance. It didn't work out too well a moment ago, and it ain't working out right now.
NSIG comes out from SAC. SAC doing so much work with this orb. Oh my goodness.
Nice. Hadouken!
Still keeping that pressure going. SAC finally starting some movement. Oh!
Dois, vai dando jeito dele, algum dano ele soma. Uou! A malícia, será que o Gimp vem? Olha o saque radical!
O problema é que o Kaina tá com a Stock Queen, então se ele conseguir 1 contra 1, ele tá no 1 contra 1 contra o Kaina.
Ai, meu!
And he charged that weapon throw to make the longest amount of time.
Oh!
Okay, wait, that was tech! That was tech!
It's over! Wait! Oh, no!
Oh, he couldn't...
Tá no vermelho, dá pra...
Olha só!
Que é isso, SAC?
O SAC não tá se deixando intimidar, cara. O SAC não quer perder, cara. Não vai vender barato esse set aí pro Fiend, hein?
Com certeza não. Sera agora pro Neutral Air, Fiend busca sua down signature, não consegue a confirmação sobre o saque. Que é isso? Que sequência de GS, busca cada vez mais minar dano sobre o Fiend. O side opener não conecta pra fazer essas punições, mas agora vai buscando de pouco em pouco fazer essas sequências. Tá lá!
SAC's still holding on strong. Now it's time for Wes to bust out the boots, see what he'll do with these as he goes again for that D-Sig. That's kind of been a fatal flaw of his. SAC gets a huge string because that was a burned air dodge from Wes.
Yeah, that was perfection. Yeah, he tried to hit that gravity cancel, but the ground pound is gonna... Yo!
I'm stuck inside of it, okay. Down sig, side sig, and Zakoi gets taken out. A fantastic team combo coming out from Fiend and SAC.
O Cal não conseguiu pegar essa punição, botou o Zé ali dando bem, mas o Dogfight certo, o saque muito bom. E olha essa pressão sobre o Fiend, já sai de
Cara,
Okay, let's see what they can do. Hasn't been looking too good, and man, what a pickup off the platform.
Oh, Pogo.
Pogo. Oh!
There's just these gradients of Asuri mains that are just like each one gets better and better until you land at Kaina.
The skill difference between a player like Ian and a player like SAC, at least from what we've seen so far, it's like a step function. And Ian is getting up, or at least attempting to climb up that next step, and SAC is just sitting there with his foot on his head, pushing him down, saying, yeah, keep trying. Come up here. Come on. Come up here onto the stage. I'm going to push you back down.
Agora que ele tá com uma estoque zerada, vai aproveitar aí pra construir muito mais dano. Estoque inteiro agora à frente, vai colocando mais e mais dano. Navarro acabou ficando desarmado. SAC não para de bater, faz o controle de armas. Olha isso!
Let's see what Power Ranger's able to do here. If he can focus down SAC, which it looks like he was trying to do before that team combo starts up, he has a chance here. Lance picked up, but he has very few jumps as he puts in that recovery. Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah. You still see people picking Mordex. So even though they aren't the newest and hottest legend like Thea, who has all the tools under the sun, they're still extremely competitive legends, and that's one of the things I really love about this game.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. We got that Scythe weapon toss, though. And again, keeping Wrench's weapon starved.
Oh, nice dunk.
Goodness. And this is part of the problem when you go with a character switch on your potential final game. You have to build up the momentum so quickly.
But that's just the strength of the blue team right now. And they are, like you said, not far out. Oh! They're about to be far out after that. Cider comes through. That's a lot of resources gone on Ray. He's going to have to go to the bottom, which allowed them a free double up because there was nothing Ray could do to get in quick enough.
Bro, SAC is nailing these neutral signatures in a way that I've never seen Olgrams use them in 2v2 before.
We haven't really seen a lot of Lore's boat outside of just signature paralysis, and there's a reason why. The punish from SAC.
I gotta look at Kaina's decision making.
Okay, now you can celebrate.
My God.
Now you can celebrate. You can have some celebration. I think you definitely earned that one. 4 stocks to Power Rangers 1.
Kaina's decision making throughout, I was gonna say just this game, but no, all in all, my gosh.
Not too bad whatsoever though. Nice follow-up. Turn that one into a 4. Oh my goodness, Kaina and SAC. Oh my gosh, and the weapon toss.
Chat, you couldn't see it, but as soon as that happened, Fo and I both had our hands up over our heads simultaneously. We were like, no way!
That was so sick.
What a crazy format.
Oh!
So crazy! Even though they didn't come out with the victory, 100% SIG accuracy coming out
Whoa,
from
SAC! They're just trying to finish this out. Here comes the team combo side SIG to follow up, and there it is.
Can take you out so early on this map. You get caught high enough when you're orange, you're going to be taken out. Or, you know, you can just hit some Rayman signatures, and they're going to drag you off the stage, push you closer to that blast zone, and then send you flying until you lose that stock.
The sound of that SIG is exactly how the blue team sounds right now. You know what I'm saying? They're about to get a reset right now.
Oh, he's done.
Bro.
Dude, he was so done.
You think back to the other Tescas that were doing so well this weekend so far, even that one time we saw Knees pull it out, they were getting 4 to 5 hit strings usually off of each time they got something started with the boots. I think we've only really been seeing West get maybe 2 to 3 at most. You got to build that up if you want to be able to take this game.
Yeah, but right now he's playing a little bit behind. Goes for the wake up and SAC with the punish.
SAC on the Grugok, 2 stocks left. It's 5 stocks to 2. Man, this is spiraling further and further every game.
Oof. And there goes Brujo's first stock. Whatever are they going to do?
I don't know, but it's all up to Kaio.
Oh, Neutralite hits, side SIG.
Whoa.
Like the idea. Kaio goes off stage. Can they make it back? Recovery comes through. Down.
Needed that hit for the chase dodge,
No.
but SAC.
CO right now, like he's been running that early.
Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. The turnaround ground pound.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no. Double dive kicks. He's gone.
Mano, deu tempo de chegar lá em Beverly Hills.
Sim. Ela começa rápido, ó. Aí depois ela vai diminuindo.
Well, with what they were able to get him to orange off the reward time that they had. That worked out, but not enough. Sir Roland, as much defense as he has, I don't know if he's going to be able to survive long enough against double Teros.
This is going to be real tough. I'm surprised he didn't get taken out there.
Oh my God.
Vamos deixar de zero. Ixi, o SAC vai aproveitando, hein? Só manda dano. Pega a leitura.
Nossa, sabia? Vai lá na frente.
Pega a espada. Dodge pra side SIG.
And everybody loves a big damage. Phazon with that nice cannon actual read onto Zach. Now, Zach with the low defense, I think he needs to really just stick to what he was doing in that third game. Staying alive, following up off of everything that West has for him, and really just putting himself in positions that benefit the team and not put himself or West at a detriment, per se.
Fine. Oh, almost a DKO, the tall ceiling of Fortune's Alliance saving the red team, but it doesn't matter because moments later, Phazon and Cody Travis were knocked out.
Olha a cabecinha.
Mano. Olha caralho!
We're not going to see quite the same equation on the walls as we did in Shipwreck. But, oh man.
Kaina's really woken up. Like, he's getting 3-piece strings with Hammer consistently.
He's a monster.
I don't want to be on the receiving end of that. The double Terrorists throughout the day, too, have been good, but not phenomenal. This is one of the more clean double terrorists we're seeing so far. And, I mean, we did see what happened in that semi-set, and we're seeing them looking like they can replicate that success if they keep playing like this.
I saw Kyler Alice scratching his nose there before we went into this game. Maybe he just couldn't concentrate because he was just urging to scratch his nose. You never know. But we are going to be jumping into the second game. Kyler and Electrifying are taking a lot of damage early on, and that is a crazy KO, Dora.
Yeah, that GC down late into the recovery.
Oh my lord! Okay,
Oh,
Kaina and Zach, come on, give them at least like 30 seconds. Like that was 20 seconds.
Provavelmente se ele não cancela o ground pound, ele teria matado ali o SAC, eu acho.
Sim. Acho que ele ficou com medo do SAC usar um GC. E o SAC vira a partida.
Ótimo. Ela vai cercando, tentou recovery, mas é o SAC que garante, tira o hyper do jogo. E agora os dois contra
olha
um,
essa,
solo
cara,
outro.
quase ele errou o input, mas ó,
isso.
tá lá, quase finalizando, agora sim.
Alright. What are you like most excited about seeing here?
Side SIG travel from one side of the stage to the other on boots.
Oh
but that's pretty good opening there with the down SIG body slam going towards the bottom of the stage. Neutral SIG catching the jumps. Okay, SAC already showing that you can just dribble your opponent with neutral SIG on boots. Went for the down SIG there, and Fiend's just kind of like, please, I was just trying to find my boots. Now he can actually play the game. And look at that, down light into neutral air. So
Nossa. You know that you'll have time. That side air comes through, though. That is a massive lead that they have right now on the Ray Zyger. I don't know if this one is, like, I'm not one to, like, write stuff off. I know, like, it takes a lot to make these type of comebacks. He's going to make an effort, but this one's going to be very taxing to try and get back in. As the team combo already lines up, they seal the deal. He came off the platform and said, hold up, let me get back into the fray here. I'll finish this off.
Uma boa vantagem agora sobre o Kaina. Esse neutral vai dar light, faz outro combo, pega o Dare, vai pra sequência, já é muito dano. Acho que o Kaina não é uma situação de celular, né? Cobrando já pra tranquilizar, vamos pegar esses follow-ups.
Bom. Tá lá!
Yo, 0 to death, Anarmit Hammer!
I mean, is it too unlosable at this point for Power? Can he be stopped? SAC is looking to do it here.
Dude, that
Gets
butterfly,
a double downlane again?
The butterfly that Alcyon just put in chat is exactly the butterfly that got murked by, by Thea.
Power Ranger and West still definitely not out of this game whatsoever. We've seen West survive in worse odds.
Yeah, they're not out whatsoever unless something like that happens.
Is unanswered hit after unanswered hit. Kyle Bellino, tons of damage going on to SAC.
Oh, and they're out. It was going so well until they went off the left side of the stage. We've been seeing a lot of those scenarios today where they'll go off stage, get hit by a ground pound, a down air, and they just don't have the jumps to make it back, and SAC with a side sig off the right side of the stage.
Sequência, Júnior mais precisa pegar uma distância, cara. O Dare vai ficando numa situação muito complicada, tá sem recursos basicamente, hein? O Troll é tudo que precisa. Tá finalizado.
Gonna have to shake off all of the damage that's being done. SAC comes in, gets a nice two-piece, couldn't quite get the read with that second downlight, but still keeping the Qatar pressure going.
He's been finding, I think this is the most consistent strings I've seen like this whole weekend so far with the Qatars and these Asuris. Oh my gosh, he did not touch the side. I thought with the recovery he did touch side. No.
A longo prazo pode acabar complicando pra dupla, hein? Ele tem que se segurar um pouco mais, deixar o Reaper tomar a frente. Essa frente acabou caindo, mas era estoque de sobra. O problema é que enquanto fica sozinho, o Yus vai sofrendo bastante. O SAC não conseguiu o hit final. Mas ó, já viu?
Meu Deus!
Cara!
But even with that answer, he was still only on his first stock.
It lasted so long, put out so much damage, found so many KOs, so many follow-ups, so many startups that Power Ranger could then follow up off of and do similar things.
It's not about the start, it's about the finish. Here we go. Oh my gosh. SAC tried to take West off the side and finish him off for good. Trying to get that first stock out there. Nice ground pound. Nice weapon throw. And that will be the end of West's stock.
Ah, mano, ele ficou puto, mas ele ficou meio chateado. Ele, mano, nunca fiz isso com ninguém. Não sei porque o cara fez isso. Porque o Fendi é bem de boa, assim mesmo. Dá clipa aí pra divulgar a live, por favor.
The players who can come out ahead, who has the most creative combos with this legend, who has the best movement to take advantage of the 10-9 speed possible.
Dude, SAC is ready. This really. Oh wait, he grabbed the kill. He's got no dodge. Oh, SAC had his opportunity right there, but Facina snuck his way back on, and now on this final stock, who's gonna take it in the end? Oh, SAC now in the lead after spending the entire game at a deficit.
Wait, trades for the old
SAC
boots.
is in the league.
Those boots, the laces
Those are
like,
old boots?
Those old and frayed. The Velcro barely sticks. What's going to happen? SAC could get disarmed quickly, but maybe not even have the opportunity. Give a scene to make it back to the stage.
This is it! This is it! Oh, SAC!
Não tem que throw, hein?
Mano. Por que eu tô com esse peixe, cara?
Tubarão.
E vai tomando o clipe aí, ó.
Tubarão é um peixe.
Clipa aí.
E toma fumo! And here we go. Wow, still able to pick it up. I thought we were both going to end up weaponless. Of them quick on it. Got the spear back up. SAC with the gauntlets in hand now. Sidelight doesn't get the dodge. Gauntlets are doing good right now. The Still touched.
Oh,
Vam
no.
did it.
Nossa. Mas ele sempre trazendo um elemento inusitado, né? Trazendo a Rocket aí da Juju.
The recovery of the side air, whatever he would have chosen.
Team combo. Picks up the gauntlets, can go for more, but doesn't need it. He goes for the side save.
Cansado do Luke. Vai tentando aí fazer uma estratégia off stage. Uma das...
Encostou?
SAC and Kaina still holding on to a lead here because SAC has not lost that first stock. Good damage!
Are you kidding me? You picked up both, and then you picked up one, and then you picked up both again. What a sandwich there that you're eating. The best part really was the beginning and the end, which is the bread, which is not normally the best part of a sandwich.
Unless it's sourdough.
Oh, got another one! Are you kidding me? Getting both with that.
Que porra é essa? Tipo, que porra é essa? Cara, eu tô falando, não entra em cal com esse cara virado, velho. Você vai ficar louco, mano.
Beth, sai da cal, Beth.
Essa vai pro Twitter, né? Tem que divulgar a live, velho. Mano, clipa aí pra mim.
Koi gonna eat the neutral sig from Fiend.
All right, here's a good opportunity to go chase after Anonymous Alex. He's going to try to find that platform, but because he used so many resources, quick, easy catch, not one, but two recoveries to make sure that that does not get away.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close, but West needs to be so... Oh, no. Oh, no. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm so sorry, Wes.
Yeah, well... Now it's looking a little bit rough. Can Power Ranger pull it off? This is the team that regularly gets these W's, but it is not looking too bright for him right now. As the lances separate, but every time he ends, it's putting himself right in front of Teros. The Sarah's gonna put him off stage, avoids the weapon toss. Can he get by? He at least has a platform to help him, but it's not gonna be enough as SAC and Kaina.
Tem como ter um jogo de outra forma.
Nossa, vão controlando bem o stage, o saque não deixa ninguém no chão a dar um...
Tá virado, hein? Ó, esse off stage, cara, eu fiquei esperando um Dare, não conseguiu, mas chamou o dano ali, botou na LED GP, sabe? Tá indo pra construção, focando só na vantagem.
Diferentes. Leva pra neutral sig, é tudo o que precisa.
Looked like that he was trying to chase dodge down Sig, but he got a ground pound out instead. And no, his move does not come out in time. Sack is applying the pressure there with the guitars. That's gonna be
and the ground pound!
I think because of that lower dexterity, there might be a little bit less impact with those, starting moves. But we say that, though, and there's the ledge guard into a gravity cancel. No big deal.
Okay,
not too bad. Assuming what they could assume SAC will be. Wow!
Yeah, had that ground pound been pivoted, it could have just gone on forever. And oh no,
Mas, tá ligado?
É muito safe você fazer isso.
Toma, bambas.
Nossa senhora! Recovery could have been massive, not going to be connecting though. Doesn't want to commit to the offstage, and SAC with a beautiful combo, keeping it going as well. And that is going to be it. What a beautiful sequence from SAC.
Jogadores indo pra cima, acabam se esbarrando, agora o follow-up colocando muito dano, sai de Sig.
Fiend doesn't typically play the weapon as much as SAC's been doing, but so far they've been going back and forth pretty well at this. And honestly, Toast, this is about, I was thinking it would just be really even. Oh man, SAC, that's one advantage SAC has over Fiend right now, is that the signatures with Tesca.
Olha só, cara, a defesa do hack ali pra não deixar o adversário continuar tomando combo. E agora vai ter boom. Rapaz, que isso?
Viado, o analógico tá quebrado aí. Aê, caralho! Clipa.
He's been at the party.
That's true. Although it was in the hands of Reaper, not Messina. Oh, team combo to the side.
Ó, pega touch up, saque. Já vai virando totalmente esse jogo. Boa leitura também, Fiend. Nossa, que side light.
Aqui tem que pegar padrões.
Light, bom no tower, saque. Vai fazendo controle de armas. Ixi, a pontinha do recovery.
É perigoso pra tomar recovery. Pode não, tá lá.
Sometimes you want to watch somebody get destroyed. Doesn't matter how much you like them as a person, you know? Hey, I'm just saying, fighting games in general, that's a different territory. That might be my boy, but if they get pieced up, I mean, I want to see it. I want to see the combo, you know?
It's funny because you're not wrong, you're not lying, but that, man, you take that out of context of fighting games, that is the most hated thing I've heard in my life.
I mean, right now, look at this right here. Oh, my goodness. You can't sit there and tell me Depth is not watching right now, going like, man, you are getting destroyed here.
Son, he definitely got destroyed.
Vamos, caralho. Já clipa aí os do filho. Deve remete.
But Hazard putting on for South America right now, Zip, doing a wonderful job in coming back in this matchup.
Hey, go ahead and show him what you're talking about, young man. Found out, okay, so SAC is playing a great good job against me grounded. Watch this. I'm just going to be aerial and let him have the ground, and he just landed dare after dare. Got the damage lead, but the hammer is in the building, and that's it! SAC!
Ó, vai ali acompanhando. Cara, que conexão bonita ele faz com esse Remy, meu Deus, SAC!
You're so true. I'm gonna go back to stage. I'll meet you there.
So your friend called you on the phone, right? You're out. He's going through a little bit of trouble. He's got 2 people staring him down. You go out there, and then that happens. I'm looking at my friend after, like, why did you call me to back you up? Why didn't you help me? I came here to help you.
That should not be the speed dial. Do not call me again.
Remove
New
me off
phone.
that speed dial. Yo, who this? Well, right now it's looking like Power Ranger in West once again reminding everybody to put the respect on that name, reminding them who they are. But West does in fact go down though on the ground pound.
Okay.
Va buscando crece un Armed. Oh, hermoso lo que pegan los muchachos. Pobre Jus, el muchacho sufría de todos lados. Va buscando crece ground cuando puede, quiere entrar y las victorias para ellos.
Kind of on the same characters they just made their journey here with, and I'm ready to see how these gauntlets can fare against these two.
So the last time SAC and Kaina were on the winner's side of the bracket, it was against Fiend and Use, and they went 0-3 against these players. Then went down onto the elimination side of the bracket, and oh my goodness, the way they're starting this game out, the damage that they put out on West, the possible KO potential that they have against West. West was the one running wild previously, and yet all of a sudden now, he's the first person taken out. 30 seconds into the game. It looks like Kaina and SAC, at least so far in this game, are finding the solution that Fiend and Use could not.
And not adding Messick, we haven't seen that 2v1 situation, but going up against Fiend and SAC, and like you said, the team combo potential from this weapon set, and adding Mystic isn't even going to be able to touch the ground. They absolutely just bodied him up, sent him out.
And the Starve is alive.
Yep, had his choice of weapons, opted to go into the orb, at least for the remainder of this first stock, and that's why as he immediately gets a 3-piece onto them.
Definitely. Okay, nice. The neutralize, the Ogre neutralize, right? I guess that's like the best attack that he has.
apparently Ogre Max Neutralite is his best move because he's going for him.
That is the move. There we go. Then one goes ahead and switches over. Ooh. You know what? For the KO, I would figure he'd stick with the axe, but switched over, and now you're having to deal with this orb with the lance in your hands, and it is not working.
Yeah, this can be an awkward spot, especially as Vem gets caught again, side light, side air. Vem still has plenty of horizontal movement. He'll get up, but there's the Hadouken from SAC, and that will be 3-stock advantage to the one of Vem Tenkilo.
Oh no, I feel like it's partially just this matchup you're finding that's just not really working out here. That high priority on both Axe and Lance, that longer reach is just making it so hard to work, especially with the guitars. And as I say it, SAC just zeroed that thing in
I think SAC's looking at that game one and going like, okay, you caught me off guard. I adapted, but I didn't have the stocks in order to get the win back. Let's see what happens here in game number 2.
Oh.
And that's not great for me.
That's not how you want to start that thing off, though. Yeah, I mean, SAC is now going to be the one taking the stock within less than 10 seconds. Or well, about 15, I think. But yeah, regardless, that's not how you want to start these games off, being this far down this early. I don't even think he really put any damage on his SAC, who's sitting like egg white right now.
Well, at least we don't have to ask SAC the question of what did he do to you, right? Because we saw what he did to him game 1, and now SAC is kind of returning the favor.
Oh,
He's fighting back off stage. Down to could be the knockout here, but he misspaces the ground pound, and SAC gets the recovery back to stage. An edge guard here could be huge, but Niche just falls right down with an attack. Side light, down light could be a lot here. SAC goes for the double D light, and that side looks like These is down to 1 stock under a minute.
It's a back and forth for sure. Whoever takes that first stock seems to be I will never relinquish control of this match. So
I think he's about to that was so close. He uses his recovery while sweating to get back to stage. Okay, SAC dodges right through that, falls to the neutral air, and, well, with no dodge, you are going for a paint
Yeah.
train. Just look at that. 5, 6, 7. Sack brings Knees into red. He's on the verge of a 3-stock here, and Knees just fighting to stop that from happening, and he... Okay, really, you gotta get it. You gotta get into the challenge.
We gotta hit something here, Knees.
That is just, he missed the dash again.
Oh, that's... Oh,
He was
okay,
going
yeah.
like that.
Might actually have to go to the trials, okay? Like, yeah.
It's there. We have the tools. Blasters are basically only good if you can hit that combo. That is a complete annihilation coming out there from Sack.
Eu dei no outro light, você dá um light direto, o cara conseguiu dar um wake up.
Por isso tem que dar N light, side light.
Clipa pro pai.
And like,
Sack, you
he's
gotta
in
close this out, bro.
Yeah, he's in the dark red right now. The Sarah's gonna do it, and Mac going out into his second stock, barely really building a lead at all, but still even. His guitars, he's just not allowing him to touch this weapon, and he even weapon starves him right here. This is not good for Mac. He's racking up this damage and not allowing him to touch the stage and let recovery. This is where Mac is struggling the most right now. It showed last game and it's still showing here. Trying to touch the ground. The Sarah goes out. Is there going to be confirmed here? Sarah again.
Steve.
Empolgado.
Muito agressivo. Aquele reverso, né, do machado que ele pega, tem essa hitbox, pega até um pouquinho atrás.
Uma pausa.
Olha de novo! Olha, o Steve não conseguiu altura pra voltar em duas estoques.
Ah, ao revencer a primeira. Será que vai manter o ritmo pra segunda?
Bom, galera, ali, mais um cara aqui, que é isso, tá dominando tudo, dá um light certo, conecta tudo, Power Ranger com dificuldade de voltar, tem o recovery, mas tinha o GP do saque pra receber ele aqui, domínio final.
Cara, mas da mesma forma ainda tá na última estoque Sheer Hanabi, então numa situação complicada, Hanabi que já tá seguindo pro laranja, pode ser finalizado a qualquer momento, Wes, side light Ser, já vai buscando aí uma pressão pra cima do Hanabi, na sequência, volta com recovery, saque fez o taunt, que é isso? Meu Deus!
É, saque nos taunt, ó, o Wesley, nos Exhausted Recovery Set.
Meu Deus!
Bonitinho, opa, drible, vambora.
Pô, cara, sacanagem,
Parou!
cara.
Parou!
Que isso, cara?
Tá só no basquete, tá só pegando nos dribles, dá o light, Ser!
Evening things up, not immediately, but they are actually incredibly even here. Of course, the scythe comes into play, gives Sack a little bit of a lead. Missing that second grab attempt, unfortunate.
Ooh, Sack doing a great job, weapon starving here. Wrench has been at the weapon disadvantage for probably at least 15 seconds. Another one comes in, he jumps over, and there you go. Active input, turned him around, made sure that Sack was then closer to that weapon spawn that he can pick up. I love to see a player focusing on weapon starving. I think that's so important. It really limits everything your opponent has.
100%. Oh my goodness!
Oh, he's gonna fall. He was trying to stay as far away from the blast zones as possible by holding center stage, but then all of a sudden that charge signature completely split the red team up. That gave the blue team the opening they needed. They took kinda out of the game. Side signature, we have a 1v1 situation. Sack v Vimtang Kilo here in Game 5. This determines who places fourth and who gets to keep playing.
Vim has been playing great. I like the swap over to the Lance. That has been the better weapon throughout the set. But the sword of Sack has been the answer.
Cutie gonna be setting Sack off stage, dodging past it. That's gonna be the neutral late, but that's not the stock yet. But you have to come back to a really awful position.
Oh!
Wow.
There it is.
Sack, had that been called out.
Could have been very awful, but that's the dodge caught, which means that Sack is going to be able to do D-Light Sarah with no problems.
We gotta talk about these side combos, baby, because Cutie is gonna be looking for it all.
Oh no! That is a KO already, Sack. Massive, it's not going to be able to find the KO just yet, but we're getting closer and closer, baby. Cutie is building up the damage, but as he catches the dodge, that is going to be knocked out, and that is 3-1 to them, advancing further into the bracket.
Could be seeing another Game 5 indeed, if they have that much fight left in them, and I mean they do. I think it's not even a question about if, when, why, or what. Look at the game right now. Sack and Messina, they are hungry.
Oh, a nervous duel between the two axes in mid-sight.
good for the scene right now. The neutral game fairly in the hands of what was once SAC, now offstage. Almost a double elim there. There's a great combo. Ground pound.
Muito bem, na hora certa, Gabriel, pra fazer um save. O Yus não ia sobreviver aquilo.
Nossa, mas a side sig do bruxo.
Por pouco tempo, Sancho. Olha essas conexões, cara.
Nossa, essa neutral
It is a bit of a bloodbath. They're just swinging at each other. Blue team just looking for a way to land.
Oh, with the 2v2 combo as well, almost finding the double KO. It's only going to be one boat. Oh man, what a great start.
He is in the orange. SAC with a solid lead here. If he can keep Luna off of a weapon, got in a few good hits. Okay, he's still keeping that going. He was able to add up 50 damage before he got hit by that down air from Luna's guitars. Keeping it going. Keeping it going. It's now 100 damage.
Keeping it going still into the side air. Down sig, he's got the active input, but it won't matter as Luna can't get the touch. SAC.
Like a supercharged sword neutral lane.
Yeah.
Because you don't mean to hit your opponent for it to be active. You could say that it's also super punishable, but when you're a really good Asuri player, you're not going to use that unless you know that your opponent's resources are all gone. And we see Asuri players do that all the time. Ian starting this match off super on the back foot there. That weapon toss into side air comes through, and he has yet to get any damage on SAC as that dare dribbles him to a second dare down that side air. That's the stock. Sparky 0 to knockout.
I gotta say, Kaina is looking so confident on this hammer.
Yeah, 100%. And there's the side sig to finish it off. And there's the 2v2 combo. We all knew it was coming. And they're going to finish it up. Not going to be all the way up, but it's fine. Kinda can adjust to that. And that is going to be the 3-0 dominant performance coming out for Kaina and SAC.
Man, é impressionante.
Verdade. Ui, o Clash ali, mais um Clash. Que é isso?
Ai.
Cara, se aquele recovery pega...
Que isso? Não!
Meu Deus! Tá fora!
Tá finalizado, é 2v1 sobre o Wesley. É a chance de Kaina e SAC. Down Signature! Kaina e SAC são os campeões do Brawlhalla número 30.
Absurdos.
Não, e conseguindo várias conexões ao longo da partida. Olha.
Mas olha a resposta. Que fizeram com a estoque do Power. É neutral sig ali só pra ser o último.
Não vai ser do SAC, o Nego Cher vai finalizando! E o Wesley tá sozinho! E a vitória é de Kaina e SAC sendo os campeões do Brawlhalla 32!